A dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together is reality. A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work.
So, as you would have seen, obviously we're really moving on now with the renovations in the 400 suite. The salon is just absolutely amazing how much is transformed. Even just getting the primer on, it's just looking amazing to get that one coat of paint on. So it's just uniform on all the panelling and just looks as one. So it's brilliant. Next stage in there will be to get the final coat on the ceiling, and then we can get the green on the walls, so that'll be the final colour for the walls, and then we can start looking at the panelling and the different stages we're going to have to take to try and blend the pine and the oak in. So yeah, it's exciting. Bedroom, looking amazing as well, obviously, so we've got the primer on in there. The next stage will be to get some more of the decorative mouldings on, so we need to put the chair rule on to divide the two sections. And then I need to start getting to work on creating all of the plaster mouldings for the wall, which will be exciting. But hallway still needs a lot of work. So we've got all the panellings sanded and prepped now, so they're looking brilliant. Ceiling still needs a bit of work. Obviously, we've got decorative mouldings and the ceiling in the salon. We've got decorative mouldings on the ceiling in the bedroom. And the hallway, with it being your first room that you come into, was just looking just a bit like bland really and bare. So, getting to work with doing another design for the ceiling. With this and just being the entrance hall, we don't want anything too sort of overpowering. It's just to sort of link in to the salon really, because these rooms are going to be sort of linked in a bit of a style. So we've got a little ceiling rose. It's not anything decorative, it's just very plain, oval sort of shape with some little points on, which sort of mimics the same style in the salon. And then I've got a design which you got the centre part, it's just got lines coming off each side with a little triangle on each of them. So nothing too difficult. So I'm going to get the ladders now. I'll start marking the centre point. I'm going to have to get this up first and drill a hole in it so we can put the hook for the chandelier in, and then I can work my way from that and go again. I'll just be doing exactly the same process as I did in the salon. So once I've got the lines, I'll just be using the polystyrene trim. I'll tack that on, and then once that's done we can put the plaster on it, sand it and then paint it. And then hopefully it'll look as good as the salon. So I will get to work now. I'm going to get this stuck on with just some adhesive, and then we can go from there. So while I'm measuring the ceiling up, obviously the ceilings are a little bit out here and there where obviously the walls have come in over the years and the floors have dropped. So measuring with the tape measure, because I'm here on my own, it's obviously quite difficult trying to get the tape measure leaned over, which brings us to a little laser measurer. And this is the Inkerma, and it's absolutely fantastic just to help measure the distance of the room. So all I need to do is literally just place it on the surface that I want. It shoots a laser either end, and it'll give me the distance, the overall distance, and the distance in between each of them. So I can work out the exact centre point where I'm going to need it to bring the line across. And obviously I know the distance as well, and so I can see if it's going to be the same on both sides and then work from there really. So yeah, I'll pop the link in the description if anyone's interested in them. I'll crack on measuring. And as the ceiling rose up, wasn't too difficult to get this one sorted, and that's it all done and dusted. You can see nice little tiny ceiling rose up there. So yeah, that'll do for this one. No, I'm only joking. You knew fine well I wouldn't leave it like that. So that's just the small centerpiece. So now I need to start doing all of the work from that to start bringing it out and obviously fill the whole ceiling sort of thing, so it feels like it's part of the ceiling and not just being sort of plunked up there, which it looks at the minute. It looks a bit like a peanut drum at the minute. So I'll get the rest of it on now. I've got the outside border done, so all I was doing with that is I just used the sandpaper pad, to be honest, which is really good. I've cut a little bit out of it because I needed 9 centimetres, and I just used that as a guide to run straight along the coving with. So it was brilliant. That worked out nice and easy to do that. We've got the hook in now for the chandelier as well. So when we decide which one we're putting in here, because we've got 2 different ones that we might put in, I've got the hook on and I can literally hang off that now. So I've got like all my weight on it and it's not pulling down. So we know that's going to be nice and secure. So I can get a nice big chandelier up there, which would be good. So the next thing that I need to do is start working. You can see the plans. That's like, you can see it roughly. That's the plan that I need to do. So I need to mimic the design that's on the ceiling rose. So the parts that come out, I need to do the same in the polystyrene, which we'll see how that goes because the curves are a lot tighter on this one. We'll have to see if we can curve it that much. But yeah, I'll get the centre part done first and then I'll work my way to the outside part because they'll be a lot easier to go from there. Yeah, I'll crack on now. So now all the ceiling design's done. It's looking brilliant. I'm happy with it. Slightly changed the design to what I actually drew down. All I've done was the plats on the side. I was going to have triangles, but I thought with having the curve on the ceiling rose, it just sort of flowed a lot like smoother and better with the curve as well. So yeah, it's worked well. So all I was doing was obviously just using the polystyrene trim that I did in the salon. And see, the reason I'm using that is because it's quick and easy to pop up, and it's the right sort of size that I need, and it's the right profile. And then going along with the staple gun, stapling it up, and yeah, it's brilliant. So the next stage now is to sort of tie it all in so it doesn't look like cheap polystyrene. So all I'm going to do is paint on some of the ready-made plaster. So it's a lot easier if I paint it on because I can get all in the grooves and I can manage the amount I'm putting on and stuff like that. So I just get a little tub, I'll paint it all on, all over the whole lot, so it's got a good coating. Once that's dried, I'll be able to look at sanding it and then go from there really. So yeah, I'll go and get the plaster now and start painting it on. And that's it, last bit sorted. So I've just went around the whole lot and painted the plaster on. And to be honest, it wasn't something that I really thought would work, to be honest, but Mum gave us the idea and it's worked out brilliant, to be honest. So once all that's dried, then I'll be able to go over with a light sand. So I'll probably just go over with a 250 grit just to get it back into shape. And then it'll look brilliant. It'll actually look like plaster mouldings, and technically in a way it is plaster mouldings because now it's covered in plaster and that's the only thing that you see or touch. So yeah, I think it looks brilliant and the design's worked out really well. It's just a nice simple design which sort of mimics the one in the salon, but it's its own design as well. And it's sort of like a nice entrance sort of style as well, to be honest. And the ceiling rose or medallion doesn't look too overpowering for the room, so it's just sort of finishing it off nicely. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get these cleaned now and then see what else is to do.
So I can't believe how good this looks. It just gives it that bit of grandeur that you never ever had.
No, it is. See, it ties in well with the panelling, and at least it links in the salon and the hallway as well now, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It gives it that 1912 feeling,
Yeah.
Edwardian feeling. Yeah, it's wonderful.
And it wasn't too difficult, to be honest. It was another one that sort of
You just decided you were going to do it.
yeah. Just. All I need to do now is I need to go over and sand it bit by bit, because all the plaster's dried now.
Yeah.
And then once that's sanded, we can give it a quick coat of paint, and then go from there.
Yeah. No. It's so close here, isn't it? You must be excited.
I am. I'm getting ready to put the primer on the walls here, so we're good. We're good.
Yeah, it is. It's brilliant. Like I said, just all of the rooms come on together now. We've got some more decorative mouldings to go on in the bedroom. So we've got the chair that will go on in there, and we've got some more mouldings that will go on the ceiling. So they're going to be exciting to get those on.
They're going to be just jobs as well.
They are just little jobs. They're nice and easy.
We don't believe you anymore when you say it. It doesn't mean anything anymore.
No.
And we want to say a massive thank you to you all for wishing Rob happy birthday.
Thank you,
Over
thank you.
1,000 people wished Rob a happy birthday on Facebook yesterday. So
Really?
Thank you very much.
So we went out and we had a nice day.
We had a very nice day. Thank you.
There we go. So, yeah, we'll see what else he's to do.
Yeah. Come on then. Hope you've enjoyed today's show. We've really enjoyed seeing what Terry's been up to, and like I said, we've been out, I've been out and about, and I've walked in and seen it all. It just looks absolutely amazing. If you have, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribed as well, and make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter. It's not Twitter, it's Instagram. We don't do Twitter.
We don't do Twitter.
We don't do Twitter. Facebook and Instagram, and we'll keep you up to date with all the going ons here at the Chateau.
Yeah, and we will see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.
Bye.
If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the Chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history, and get exclusive videos.